Ooh. Did I scare you? Sure hope I did, because that's what I would have looked like last video. Didn't prop my hair up like this. See now you know why I'm doing this. It's not some silly joke, alright? This is some real shit. I hope you understand that I do not have an ounce of curly hair gene in my body, in my system. There's just nothing. My twin stole it all, I guess, or something, because, it's as straight as a line. But it's okay, because we roll with it. I'm just going to hold out for a couple weeks until I get a haircut. But this is all besides the point, because I'm making this video because I was interested, right? I was doing some, you know, thinking, right? What would I have looked like if I was a girl? Okay. And these are important questions. So there's some nitty gritty here, but the site I used, you get one free credit, and then you have to start paying money or doing random shit. So I'm not into that. So I'm just gonna show you the test run image because I was gonna do so many other images. I already have this beautiful thing set up here. Um, I hope you like it. But let me just copy paste the image because low key, guys, there were some ways to present potential in the gene pool here because I mean okay, let me show the source material by the way for that photo. I guess that's fair. I actually use this for a thumbnail, so it's not random, but sure. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, there he is. There's that beautiful gentleman right there. Bangs out and everything. God, this is enormous. So hello? God. Chill. Can we chill? Can we chill? Okay, let me just control Z. Holy shit. Okay. Please leave me alone. Anyways, that was the original image. If you really want to see it in depth, you can pause it. This is what it came up with. All right. So, guys, guys, I don't know, man. I think no, I'm happy to be myself. Actually, that's it's fine. We're missing out on a little potential here, but it's fine because I'm happy being me. I'm proud of myself, and that's all that really matters. Where is the pointer tool? Is this hello? Can I move this? Are you just gonna stare at me? All right, whatever. We're gonna shift that over to the left then. Okay, so, and then I got to thinking, what would happen if I was a girl, right? So, I'm gonna go through the quintessential things that the pros and cons of being a girl, and take this with a grain of salt, by the way, because I'm not speaking from experience. So, if I, you know, pros, cons, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more cons than pros. No, you know, y'all got to deal with a lot of shit. So it's just gonna be how it is. Let me adjust this a bit so it's easier to see. I hope that's easy enough to see. Whatever, that's gonna be clipped off. Okay. Uh, me. Okay. So if I was a girl, right? The first one I can think of, right? Um, not good. That's not a good thing. I'm not gonna elaborate why. I'm sure everyone knows why, but those aren't good. So that's the first one that comes to mind. And then I was thinking, more general. I gotta move myself real quick. Oh shit, that's that. Okay, let me just vacate over here. Let me chill out with my feminine version. All right, so I was gonna put wage gap because that one's also pretty bad. I of course like having money in my wallet slash bank account, and the wage gap's kind of tough. Um, yeah, I'm sorry you guys get less money overall because of Oh, that leads into my next one. Yeah, that one's a pretty bad one too. You know, do I explain more? Some of the shit is just self-explanatory, right? And then we can get into a little little deeper. So I was gonna think of childbirth. Now, I'm not gonna imagine myself having kids as a girl because I'm sure that's just hard for me to do right now. Obviously, I wouldn't want kids in my head, but like maybe it'd been different if I was a girl, right? So, but I'm gonna say childbirth because that hurts. Hurts. So we're just gonna list that there, right? So that's like four already. Um, can I think of any pros? Give me a second. I swear it's not gonna be this. Ooh, being pretty. Pretty. Because like I'm not gonna glaze, right? Because this is a filter. It's like AI generated, so it's not even me. But like that look. I mean, they look good. Whoever this is, whatever that is. So yeah, being pretty is kind of a big positive there. Uh, I don't know many benefits, man. I know a lot of the downsides. What else? What else is a pro? I can think of more cons. Oh, wait, I was gonna put sexism again. I'll just put it times two because it's kind of bad. Because I know like I'm not gonna be that guy, but guys also get sexist remarks. But I think it's kind of imbalanced. I think it's more directed at women most of the time. Um. Oh wait. Okay. What's it? I'm so bad at this. It's like the mandatory military thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot what it's called, but like, I received in the mail like a year ago that like when I turned 18, that I was eligible to be drafted if ever need to get to that point. That wasn't a great thing to see because I'm not meant for war, right? I'm a testosterone titan, but I am not meant for war. Trust me. Not cut out for that shit. So yeah, you don't have to do this. I guess I should specify. Now, I'm not saying you don't have to enlist in the military. Go nuts, go wild. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not that guy. But all the power to you if you wanted to. I think what else is a good thing? Because this is not even. It's not really a good thing. It's just that you don't have to go through a bad thing. So like, it's not really much of a benefit. Um, dude, this is just making your lives sound like miserable. I don't. I need something positive. I don't know if this is bad to say, but I feel like finessing people on Discord. Because let me tell you, if I was a girl, I would be milking cash by like just like getting money out of random goobers on Discord, finessing money. And like I don't know if this is like an ethical thing to do, but like chase that bag, get that bag. I wish I could do that. Um, but yeah, no, that's definitely one of them. And I don't know, I don't mean that in like a mean way, but I'm just saying like I've seen it done before. You get skins in your video games, someone else will pay for it. That shit won't ever happen to me. It's like look at me. Yeah. Self-explanatory there. Um okay, we're getting too positive here though. We need to counteract this. So let's go a bit negative here. Um what are some other bad things? I'm not experienced in this field. This is not it's like speaking about like calculus 2 or something. I'm not I never made it that far. I made it to calculus 1. Um well, okay, we'll be fair. We'll be fair. I'll put having boyfriend on both sides cuz sometimes boys are really nice, but other times boys are really bad, right? So it's a good thing and a bad thing to date boys. Again, I'm not saying any of this for myself, right? I'm saying this if I would to be a girl. Hope that gets through cuz I've had some allegations levied towards me. I made a joke, right? Because I joke around with my guy friends about that kind of stuff. I'm looking at you, Steven. But like, I made jokes about that stuff, and people are like, "Are you bisexual?" No shade to that community. I'm not, but some people still think I am. So we're gonna clear that up. This has nothing to do with me right now. This has nothing to do with me. So, yeah, I mean that was kind of a nothing burger though, because it kind of counterbalances both sides. But I guess that's the political statement though. Being a girl isn't balanced because there's always gonna be more negatives than positives. Yep, I said it. I said it. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. Um. Oh, this is a big one. This is actually a big one. Liking the color purple in kindergarten and not being judged. Because I remember when I said my favorite color was purple in kindergarten, you know, it's like a death sentence, right? You're on the stake at that point. You're up against all the guys that are like, oh, I'm not okay, boys, like little kids that are like, oh, he likes purple. Fuck you. I like what colors I like. I'll 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 put a square around this in purple because I like purple. It's a good color. And like I feel like I feel like people think it's performative whenever I say that I like purple because like, oh, look at him, he's so brave for liking purple. Nah, this color's goated, bro. This color's the color of royalty. And as a king myself, real recognize real. That's all I'm gonna say. So I will say that's a benefit because you can like purple because that was considered a girl color, not to perpetuate stereotypes, but that was considered a girl color. So I'm just gonna say it. You guys could have liked purple when you were younger and not be judged for it, but I had to. So enjoy enjoy your privileges while you can. All right. Being a guy is so hard in this day and age. Um. Oh, I have a good one. I have a good one. It's the dress to impress pipeline. That's a downside. Cause I think I have yet to have a friend who is a girl that has not played Dress to Impress. Like not even religiously, but like they played a good bit of it. Um, Prove me wrong, but there's a pipeline going on there. There's some shady shit going on. So yeah, I think that's definitely got to be on the list. And I'm sorry if you like Dress to Impress. I mean, it's kind of funny, I guess, but not my kind of game. And I think, yeah, yeah. I don't think that's controversial to say at all. By the way, prove me wrong, but I'm think I'm in the right here. Um, ooh, wait. Okay, looking good in glasses, because I feel like there's like an uneven balance where I see more girls look good in glasses than guys. I don't know if it's the longer hair, like in general, that like kind of makes it look nicer, but there's a discrepancy for sure. I'm not gonna whip out my own glasses because I don't like wearing them when my hair is up. Um, but yeah, I think that's a good benefit to have personally. Don't know if you guys use that one often, but you know, bad vision pays off when you look good in glasses. And I will say this: I'm never getting contacts because contacts involve putting shit in your eyes, and I will never ever understand how people are okay with that. You gotta have like the cojones of steel if you ever want to get through that. Um, but I don't. Maybe aluminum for me, not really steel. So can't get behind that. And okay, so when people switch to contacts, they always like glasses are so annoying. Just like, and I know people with contacts that like accidentally sleep with them in sometimes, right? You can't do that with glasses, and it's not unhealthy to do that, or you don't ruin it. And you have to replace contacts over and over again. Glasses, I've had like two pairs of glasses I've worn throughout my life. I've had like backups, sure, but like two pairs that I actually wore and they never broke. So as long as you're just like a normal person and not bad at the glasses, like losing them or breaking them, glasses are just better. I don't understand. Maybe if you don't like how you look in glasses, like personally, like okay, I get it. Like, but would I be willing to go through putting shit in my eyes just because I don't like how I look in glasses? Hell nah. Fuck what other people think. Fuck what I think. I'm not doing that. That's too much. That's doing too much. I'll look like a nerd. I invented the nerd emoji, by the way. I copyrighted it, trademarked it, all that shit. Um, I kind of wanted to do a photo with glasses that got filtered, just so I could like prove my point a bit more. But I literally can't, so we're just gonna have to deal with this one. Oh, I could get my own clear glasses though. Okay, I know the hair's like messed up, but am I not right? Like that still looks good. Like that still looks like natural, you know? So yeah, I think my point is actually proven. Uh Looking good in glasses is a big one. I realized I just covered it up the entire time. Whoops. Let's do that. Okay. I'm running out of space, so I think I'm making good progress here. I'm just gonna try to find a couple more downsides because we've been kind of slamming the good ones down. So let's see. What's the downside? Huh. Oh wait. Okay. I got one. I got one. This one's a pretty decent one actually. Okay, sorry. I phrased that really wrong. Not a decent one, just a notable downside. That's what I meant. Not like a good thing at all. Catcalling. I know it happens to guys and whatever's, but I'm pretty sure it happens to girls more, and that's just the reality we have to live with. That's a bad one. That must be annoying as hell to go through. So yeah, I understand. Boom. Didn't forget that one. Um, I just need one last one to like flesh this list out, and we'll be good. Uh, well, let me actually count how many. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the right, and we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the left. So actually, I have more on the right than the left, so maybe I should actually add one more to the left. What's a pro? Oh my gosh. Am I covering? Oh, I'm gonna cover it up. Let me just move over here again. All right, getting flowers, dude. Flowers are so fire. And I'm not gonna be like that Sigma guy that's like, actually, the first flowers a guy receives in his life is at his grave or whatever. But like, dude, flowers are freaking awesome. They are a really nice gift, and they smell good. So, oh my gosh, wait, wait, smell good. Or like, okay, not even that. That just like you guys get like the fire fragrances, and like guys get like old bark and like chewed up dog toys and shit. Like there's a distinct difference between fragrances for both of the genders. So I'm just gonna say y'all get like the good smelling ones that are like advertised as like fresh like floral or like you know what I mean. I don't need to elaborate that hard. I'm sure it's obvious what I'm going for. Yeah, okay. So you guys actually end up getting one more. I spoiled you guys. I spoiled you guys with the pros. Um, but yeah, I think this list is very solid. I don't want to go too far. Well, I don't want to make a long ass video again, basically. But yeah, point proven. Here's me as a girl. This is my like open-ended brainstorming session. And speaking of girls, I'd like to shout out someone that comments on my videos. Her name is Anika, and she wanted a shout out because she's a big fan. Anyways, yeah, I actually it's kind of fun just making these random ass videos. Not that I care if anyone watches them or not, but just like you know, people used to kick cans in the day. All right, let me have my fun. So if you, yeah, if you enjoy watching these, then like all the power to you. I enjoy just doing them. So who cares? Who cares what they think? I'll do what I want. But yeah, I had a lot of fun just brainstorming. I'm sorry if I offended anyone over like forgetting something important on either side. Um, I tried my best. Okay, I don't really dabble with this kind of stuff. So yeah, um, yeah, that'll do it. I'll come back to you guys another time when I have another wacky thing to talk about or to do. Uh, Peace out. I am not taking any audience requests as of this moment. I'm sorry to let you guys down. Please forgive me.